First Peter chapter 2, verse 4 says, "As you come to him, the living stone, rejected by humans but chosen by God and precious to him, you also, like living stones, are being built into a spiritual house to be a holy priesthood, offering spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ." I want to focus on that part about us being the living stones. It says, in the first verse it says the living stone, and the S is capitalized, which means it's God, or in this specifically Christ, being the cornerstone that was placed first into this house. And there's many scriptures that tell of how Jesus is kind of like our oldest brother. We're all brothers and sisters, have the brotherhood and everything, but Jesus is our oldest brother. He came first. He's the cornerstone. But all the other stones matter in a house too, right? You can't not have certain stones in the house. That wall can't stand up without, those stones at the bottom. You need each and every part of it. And there's many other scriptures that talk about how the body of the church is made up of many members with individual roles, individual gifts, and all those things. And I want to think about how if we're missing from the structure, if we're missing from, showing up and being the house, the body, the temple of Christ, well, how can others stand up? If we're not there to, hold our weight, do what we're supposed to do, how are others being supported, and how can, a great grand structure be built in that way without us putting in our part? So what I want to say is show up to God. Show up, do our due diligence, do our things that we know we should do. Get in the Word constantly, every day. Get a devotion, go to church. It's the good things. And everybody tells you to do these things, but it's so good. It's so beneficial to everything that we have, to our lives, to everything. And we let light shine when we read these things and we live it out. But if you never take it in, if you never pay attention, if you just go through the motions, it won't be of much value. But if you actually sit there and be reminded that you are a living stone, useful to God, I think maybe our attitudes or our hearts might change in all of this, that we have great purpose in all this. God bless.